everyone, my name is AC Overdose, and welcome to the next episode of New Super Mario Bros. U. So, I'm doing post-commentary, various reasons, which I will explain now, because I was explaining, mishaps before I realized I lost my voice audio, from the recording. I was explaining the other mishaps right now, so I'll go ahead and do that now. So, my save file was silly, and I had to play through World 7 again, and I died once in the process. Nothing too severe, no probs, right? And yeah, so that was that. And when I tried to record this, I did really bad the first time, so I decided to redo it. So this was my redo, and I was explaining how, like, the saving thing was, like, messed up. I still have to figure out what's wrong with it, but anyway. Nonetheless, basically, yeah, it was really just screwed up, and all that jazz, all that stupidness. No one likes it, but, yeah, so that was that. And then with the audio, I was recording my voice, but it didn't process my voice when it processed, like, the video through. So, I don't know what happened with it, but whatever. Nonetheless, that was actually perfect timing. I did really well. Alright. So, basically, right here, I just did some things, and, I failed pretty epically, mainly because I wasn't really trying to, like, get anything. I was just trying to get through it, and I got, like, the worst stuff anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And you'll have to apologize my low volume talking. Yeah, it's because my parents, or at least one of my parents, I think, are trying to sleep, so I have to be semi-quiet because it's almost 10, and 10 is anyway. 10 is usually when everyone goes to bed. Except for me, just kidding. I have to go to bed at 10, but anyway. Yeah. So then I started the castle, and with the castle, it was eventful. There was nothing over there. I was explaining due to past experiences, aka the outtake. Oh, that was actually pretty close. I guess I didn't notice that. Due to previous mishaps, like with the outtake and all, I knew what I was up against, so, because I went through half of this level, so, yeah, no problem there, but, that was also very close. I went from dying a ton to a lot of close calls, huh, wonder how that works. Luck, you always get me. And yeah, that was pretty unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, who would have thought a 1-up would do damage, seriously. That was also very close. So right there, it's easier if you have the suit. You don't have to have the suit, it just makes it so much easier to do your stuff and whatnot. Yeah. So then here, this is where the actual, like, this is where the difficulty of the level actually starts coming in. Right around here, I think, is where I die. Spoilers. Yeah, it's right up here. I have my first death. First of a few. I don't know why I did so bad. I don't know. I mean, to top it off, my audio didn't even get recorded, so I don't know. I was kind of complainy, though, because I was mad about the outtake and all that. And having to, you know, redo all the levels. I was pretty mad about that, so, you know. Right here, this is not where I die. Basically, I was explaining that, or I had a little bit of trouble here, but, basically, what you have to do is you have to, like, you have to have the suit for this, by the way. There's no other way. You have to have the raccoon. Or is that an acorn? What would you call it? Is it a squirrel? I mean, squirrels, like, glide, right? Yeah. We'll roll with it, but this is where I die, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there I go. So I wasn't paying attention, but, there I went. So, yeah. And then I died again, obnoxiously. I ran right into him. So, yeah, and I think the third time I nailed it pretty well. I think. I remember thinking that I did. That wasn't funny. Oh yeah, right here, that pipe. I was a little confused about that pipe because, like, I couldn't go in, and it's kind of strange. But, yeah. I'm actually kind of glad I'm recording the audio separately so I can, like, up the level of the volume and stuff because I'm pretty sure it's really quiet right now. But, yeah, so it took about a third of the video to get this finished, but it wasn't that bad. So, yeah, I pretty much just went YOLO and I took the level out for breakfast, and I got him a rotten omelet. We'll just say that. And I made him pay for it, so yeah. I said it was on me, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because I had the fall to lose it all. That was not funny. And if you do not know what song that was, I don't like you anymore. I don't like you. So yeah, I took another hit there, but then I just ended his life. Easier said than done, if I do say so myself. Heh. That's not funny. Why was... I don't know. I had a 3-day weekend for Memorial Day, and I didn't sleep in once. Because I went to school on Saturday, for various reasons. And, I also had to... Well, yesterday I woke up early just because I woke up early. I couldn't fall back asleep. And today, I had some things to do early in the morning, but I got up an hour earlier than I thought I had to, so I lost an hour of sleep. I ended up getting at 8:30 a.m. and not 9:30 when I was supposed to. I was supposed to get up at 9:30, but I didn't. So, sorry I coughed there. I have been quite sick with allergies. Yeah, I've had a lot of allergies lately. It sucks. Believe me, it really does. Luckily, the season is almost over. From what I know, or well, from experience with pollen season, allergy season, whatever you want to call it, it lasts from about April, like mid-April to mid-June. So, like, the end of school is usually where it dies down, which is good. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, last year it stayed only, I think it started in like the end of April and only lasted like a few weeks. Actually, I didn't get hit that bad last year. This year, believe me, I got hit pretty bad. My worst year for allergies though was 2008. How old was I when I was in second grade? 8. Yeah, I was 8 by then because I had my birthday like in the beginning of the year. Well, school year. Close, anyway. Yeah. It was second grade. And my eye got so much pollen in it, it started swelling and it was blood red. It was blurry and it was like barely open. So I had to go to the doctor for that. It was pretty crazy. It was ridiculous. And I was a second grader, so I thought airing it out might be a good idea, but then my mom said, "No, don't do that. Close it." So I closed it. Actually, speaking of airing eyes out, There are two stories I could tell about that. I'll tell the good one. So about 2 weeks ago, I spent the day, whatever. I hung out with my friend, my good friend that oh yeah, I passed the coin right there. I didn't realize I needed the chuckster, but I cut right there so you guys could see it. You break that with the chuckster, and then that's not a chuckster. That's just Chuck. Yeah, his name is Chuck, right? I don't know. Anyway, was I saying? Yeah, I spent the day with my good friend Parker, and we just hung out at his house, played games, then played games, then played more games. But it was pretty cool. And what's pretty cool about that cool day is my eye started bothering me a lot. My left eye. Or was it my right eye? I'm pretty sure it was my left eye. First it was my right eye. It died down, but then my left eye started getting really bad, and it started stinging a little bit. So he had a really good fan, like one of those fans, like not a ceiling fan, just a fan you have. Whatever. I think you guys know what I mean. I can't explain it. A circular fan, a fan inside a case that has a ton of holes in it. Whatever. Anyway, had one of those. So I asked him if I could turn it on, and I turned it on, aimed it right at my face, split my eyelids. Well, not split. That sounds a little gruesome. I took my top eyelid and took it up off my top of my eye. Took my bottom eyelid, put it off the bottom of my eye, and I just put my eye right in front of the fan. And it started stinging whenever it did that. I'd close it and blink it a little bit, and it started tearing, and it was flushing it out. It was flushing all the pollen and stuff out. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, "Oh my God, Adam!" And she thought it was. I mean, at the time, it seemed like a good idea, but then I finally figured out that it was horrible. Well, it wasn't a horrible idea, but she said it wasn't the best idea, and I knew it wasn't the best idea, but he has allergies, the same allergies as me, and I asked him if he had, or like I asked him if he had any allergy meds I could take for my eye, so he said he had Zyrtec and the liquid version of Claritin, and I said, well, do you have any, like drops you can put in your eye, like the little drops you put in your eye and then it flushes everything out? He said, no, I don't have any of those. So I'm like, shiza. You know what I mean? So that kind of stunk, but nonetheless, right here I go back in because there was a different way I can go. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Huh. Okay, it's a little out of sync now, so don't mind me if my reactions are off. Yeah. Because the thing kind of froze. I think my CPU had a hiccup. That's bad. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so, I go back in, find a door, and, I go through and I got that all set, and then I just finished the level, but, yeah. That's basically all I did. It wasn't too bad. I just hurried up and finished the level as fast as I could. I found a pretty good way of dodging those, actually, and I'm very proud of figuring it out. I didn't expect that one to come, but it is a very good way of dodging them. You slide on the edge of the thing, and it works out pretty well. And I was just messing around with the idea. But it's a good way to dodge those. So if you're in that level, that's a good way to dodge everything. So, yeah. But then I pretty much wrapped up the level. That was it. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching, guys. If you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, then dislike it. Leave a comment telling me what you thought of the video. Sorry there wasn't any live commentary. Had some issues. But I hope you enjoyed. and I will see you all on the next episode.